What's up, NoAdvisory fam? It's your girl Trap Syd, and y'all know today I have a very, very special guest in the building. Welcome to the Black Couch, first and foremost. So I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you from, and what the fuck you do.
It's your boy KJ, the hardest R&B singer in the Carolinas, in the United States. And yeah, we coming like that. I'm from Fort Lawn, South Carolina. We putting on for the Carolinas, period, though. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. Feel This Way video just dropped this weekend. Make sure y'all tune in and go get it.
Okay, where can the people find you on Instagram at?
I am KJ__.
Okay, so you kind of jumped a little bit ahead with the Feel This Way, but it's cool. It's cool. I ain't gonna feel no type of way. We're gonna get back to it. My first question for you is why R&B?
Cause I feel like everybody try to rap. So like I wanted to be different. Like everybody talk about the same stuff. So I just feel like I wanted to come with a different vibe. I wanted to stand out from everybody else.
Okay, that's different.
Stick with the R&B, and I could sing, so that's why I wanted to go that route.
So I'm not gonna lie. When I was first introduced to you, via Instagram by Grizzy, he sent me your picture. I didn't look at first. I'm just looking. I'm like, okay, another rapper. All right, whatever. Right. And then I really started to like look at your page one day. I'm like, oh, this nigga be singing. Like, hold on, let me tune in. I seen you did a cover. Yeah. I was like, oh, this shit kind of smooth. So I'm like, okay, a little bit more excited to do the interview. This is something different for me. So I appreciate you for allowing me to have a little bit of your time today. And we about to get into it, man. I want to know, like, how did you get into music? Who are some of your musical influences? Like, we gonna get to the nitty gritty of who really is KJ.
Let's get it. So like I always knew I could sing as a kid, but like I didn't like my voice. But then I started singing around people, and they was like, "You sound different. Your voice is unique." So like once they told me they liked it, I just stuck with it and just started singing in front of different people, and different people just kept telling me, "Hey, you should do it. You should do it." Okay. And that was my motivation. So once I got the cue to go, and it was over with from there.
So who are some of your musical influences?
I listen to a lot of older R&B, like Keith Sweat, Pretty Ricky, R. Kelly, stuff like that. Like they influence some of my music. Okay. So I get a lot of my music from them.
That's what's up. So out of all of the music that you have released so far in your career, what do you feel like is the song that really got people to start paying attention to you and say, damn, KJ kind of hot, let me tune in?
I don't know, because I like my stuff, it's going up, but it ain't going crazy. So like the first song I ever dropped went crazy in my hometown, and that's what really got me known for doing music. Well, I ain't gonna say that's what got me known, but that put me in a different category. So that really got me known in my town. Whose It Is that I dropped when I first got back home, that really got me known kind of in Charlotte. Okay. Or in the surrounding areas, because like I went missing for like a while because I had to leave. But I feel like Whose It Is really got my face known around Charlotte area. So that's what got me known up here. But Ride For Me really was the first song I dropped that got me known in my hometown, really. Okay,
so speaking on Charlotte and being from South Carolina, has it been a harder path for you to get your foot into some doors in Charlotte, or has it been easier for you being that you are from the Carolinas still?
I mean, I'm still working on trying to get my foot in the door in Charlotte, because like a lot of people don't really know who I am, because I really just popped back up in the city. So I'm really just trying to get my face known, you know, pulling up on different DJs, giving them the songs, and, you know, sending it to DJs DMs and whatever. And then shout out to Steven the Dream too, because Steven
shout out to him and Adrian Maldonado, all of them, man.
Steven showed mad love. I think Steven said his first song he heard from me was called Pain on my album that I dropped. And ever since then he been rocking with me heavy. So he really got me known up here in Charlotte as well.
That's what's up.
It's a couple people. I've been doing open shows. Oh, Tyree, I don't know if you know my Tyree, Cash the God. They throw parties up here. They kind of got me known up here in Charlotte.
I do. Me and Tyree went to the Dub together.
Yeah, Tyree is my boy. So they kind of got me known up here in Charlotte, but we still got a lot more work to do as far as getting our face out there and getting the music where it needs to be.
Okay, it's crazy that we know like similar people. Like that's what's up. Small world, man. That's a small world.
Charlotte ain't but so big.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
Oh yeah.
So you talked about, you know, sending your music to DJs and kind of getting out there and meeting them and going to different events to get your name out there. Who are some of the DJs that you have worked with so far?
I see DJ Trap a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I pulled up on DJ 2 times one time. I did a session with Jayhawk before I left. That was last year though. He was at the show last night too.
Shout out to Jayhawk, man.
Those are really the most three. DJ King out of Salisbury. Who else? Oh, shout out to DJ Fiji Boy.
Hold on, let's back this up. DJ Scott King out of Winston.
No, I don't think his name's Scott King. I think his name on Instagram is DJ King. He's works at WJLZ.
Oh
something.
yeah. That's what's up. Okay.
I work with him. John Gotti, Fiji Boy.
Jeez.
Fiji Boy show love too.
You've been with some heavy hitters though.
Yeah, but like that's what the thing though. Like I try to pull up to where they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I want them to see my face because I know they got connects, and so I try to put my face. I try to see them face to face and give them my music as much as possible, and try to get them to spin it in the club. So, and that's what you really got to do. So that's what I've really been doing lately.
Right, that's so true. So, who are some of the producers you have worked with?
I got 2 producers that really always send me beats that I really can flow on. It's a little dude from Great Falls. He down in South Carolina country. He only 16, and every time he send me a beat,
Them be the ones though. I'm telling you.
every time he send me a beat, I go dumb on it. And then I got my homeboy Dino. He's from South Carolina too, but he moved to Georgia. He always send me some fire, but it's like when he send me beats, it be like on some realistic life type stuff. And so them really the 2 most that I'm rocking with right now, because every time they send me something, we come out the studio and we have a hit. So that's why I like working with them the most. But other than them, before that, I was really getting a lot of my stuff out of YouTube.
Okay.
So I was just really going, seeing what I like. But now it done got to a whole nother level. So now I need people that got beats with their licenses and all that stuff, that kind of stuff. So that's the level we done got to at this point.
So that kind of segues into my next question. Excuse me. How important do you think it is for artists to actually work with strictly a producer as opposed to just getting all of their beats off YouTube and not like purchasing or leasing them?
For one, copyright reasons. Like when you get beats off YouTube, most of the time you're not buying them anyways. So say for instance, if your song blow up, the producer gonna want something off of it anyways. And if you didn't pay for it, then they could sue you. But then again, the second reason is once you and your producer feel like y'all got that wave, y'all got the connection, and then he already know what you want, then y'all kind of flowing together. Y'all done created a bond. So it's like now I know his sound, I know his flow. So now I can create what he needs, and then you gonna come out with a hit. And I feel like with the two producers I work with now, that's what we done came across.
So like, how did you get introduced to them?
Well, the first dude, the little 16-year-old, he always sent me beats. But at first, I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't like him. But I don't know, like when I left and came back, he had sent me the beat for Whose It Is. I was like, bro, this hard. So I don't know. I was telling my engineer, I was like, it just seems like he been studying my sound and studying my flow while I was gone. Because ever since I done got back, he sent me beats and all of them be hard. He was like, so bro really just kept working on his craft. And the other guy that I worked with, I had did a beat with him before, a song with him before. His beats always been hard. And so he just kept continuing sending me stuff. And I tell him to send me beat packs so I could like see which one I like the most. And then from there, that's how we really got locked in. Because once I get on their beat and they be like, bro, you too hard. Like, you got to get known. It's like they sending me stuff over and over again
That's what's up,
after
though.
that. But that's love, though. That's what it is. And that's what we done came to. So I told them they stick with me. We're going to go to the top together. So.
Right. Okay, got to take your team with
Oh,
you.
yeah,
That's very important, especially the ones that stayed down. You know,
most
from the
definitely.
beginning.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Then they looking out. So definitely they looking out for me. So I got to look out for them in the back end. Oh, yeah.
So what's one piece of advice that you would give to somebody that's maybe trying to follow in your footsteps?
Don't give up, and don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Like, you got to just keep pushing and make people believe. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody gonna believe in you. Right. And you got to invest in yourself. Like, it takes money to do this, like a lot. And you can't like go the cheap route. Like, if you're gonna do it, be perfect at it and make sure you spend the money to get what you need to get done. Right. Because if you be cheap and the quality is low, and people gonna see that, we like, oh, we can't take him serious because his stuff don't even look good. So that's why I feel like more people rock with me, because they see my quality, they see the quality in the music videos. I'm like, okay, so he really not playing.
Even the stuff that you post on Instagram is
Exactly.
high quality. Like,
and then I don't even have a lot of followers like that. So then when people go to my page, they be like, oh, his stuff look good, I'm gonna follow him just because it looks good. So that's what I'm saying, from your Instagram, from your music to your music videos, all of it gotta look good.
Right.
So, and then you gotta have, I feel like you gotta have some kind of personality as well. Like, a lot of people think when they go to the studio, they just make a song and that's what's gonna blow them up. No. It's like, nah, you gotta be in these people's face. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta have some kind of personality, some kind of image, and that's what it really takes. It's a lot to it, and I learned that being in this industry.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna segue a little bit. I want to play a little game with you.
Let's get it.
We're gonna play a Plead the Fifth game, but we're gonna keep it PG-13. I'm not gonna ask you anything crazy. I'm not gonna do that to you. Anything crazy I want to ask you, I'm gonna ask you off camera. Okay? Fair. Yeah. All right. So in your cup, you got something good that you can take sips of?
Oh yeah, I got something.
Okay.
Good.
Anytime you plead the fifth, double shots.
All right, bet. Got
Cool.
Got you.
All right. So my first question. Have you ever worked with any like industry artists?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I had one coming, but we're gonna get to that in a minute.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Okay. Second question. How hard is it to balance being an artist with having a social life?
It's really hard, because, say for instance, when you being an artist and then you have to deal with life itself, it's really two different things, because some people that you deal with socially, they're not gonna understand what you got going on as an artist, and it's kind of hard because some stuff can be a distraction, and then you can have some people that's not showing love with what you're trying to do, and it makes you kind of separate yourself with them. But it's you got to know how to balance it, and like some situations I've been in, it's been hard to balance, you know what I'm saying? But you got to just know how to get over it and get through it. Okay. But it's not easy. It's really not.
So, third question, I lost count. Whatever question. What's the craziest DM you've ever gotten from a fan?
I ain't really got too many crazy DMs. Now I have had some niggas slide in my DM on some other shit. I be like, nah, I ain't with all that, bro. Like, just because I sing don't mean shit. I ain't with all that. And I just gone by my business. Right. But like, far as females, I ain't got no crazy shit. Nah, I ain't got no crazy shit.
I usually ask people in the responses I get, man.
I ain't got to that point yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the craziest things I seen, probably some niggas on the down low. Other than that.
So no groupies yet?
Nah, no groupies.
No groupies yet?
Nah.
So how do you... So, because clearly you're going to get to that stage where you're going to have the crazy DMs, and you're going to have the panties thrown on you on stage, and you're going to have the people following your tour bus and all of that. So how do you think you'll be able to handle that?
To be honest, I think I don't really know, because it ain't got here yet. Like, I think it'll be crazy, though, coming from where I'm coming from, because I come from a small town. So a lot of people don't really make it like that, and they ain't never really seen nothing like that. Right. So I feel like when I get to that point, it's going to be like, wow, I really did it. But I just don't want to get too excited right now, because I want to wait till that time comes. But
okay, I respect it.
I feel like it'll be something different for me.
Okay, I respect it. All right, last question. You think Tory shot Meg, or you think Meg best friend shot Meg?
I don't think he did it. I ain't gonna cap. Like, the whole story just don't make sense to me. I don't feel like that man would do something like that.
Okay, bonus question. Do you believe that Hood Rich Pablo Juan killed Marlo, or you think...
See, I don't even know about that situation. I ain't gonna count.
Okay.
But the whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, it just don't sit right with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe she stepped on a nail or something, but
a nail. Okay. Yeah, we gonna end this game. Yeah. But congratulations, because you ain't take no sips. Yeah. I asked you baby questions though.
We could have got more realistic.
Nah, I ain't want to do you like that, because I'm nosy.
Oh.
So you don't want me to ask your questions.
Well, no, never mind.
We gonna move on. So, if you could create your own tour where you were the headliner, and you could have up to 4 acts, who would they be and why?
Definitely Baby, because Baby gonna bring that energy. Like, he gonna have the crowd lit, for one. I would definitely have to say Rod Wave, because he has that singing and as far I have singing as well, so I feel like we'll both go in together. Who else? I feel like well, you can say Lil Baby too. Lil Baby just got fans, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who else? I'd probably say like Jacquees or somebody, because we be on the same like thing. We both doing R&B. We both talking about the same thing. So I feel like with those four, we'll be able to turn the city up.
That's a smooth little lineup, though. I mean, I would buy tickets for that.
Oh, most definitely. Anybody
Baby,
would.
Lil Baby, you, Raw Wave.
Yeah, and
Jacquees maybe not so much,
but I mean, Jacquees doing it.
He'll be the time I go smoke.
Jacquees hard though. Like people sleeping on
It's just
Jacquees.
that.
Jacquees. I was listening to Jacquees like when he first came out, like when
True.
before people was even knew who he was,
Yeah,
and a lot of people still don't even know who he is. But I feel like bro hard. Like I really like his first mixtape. What's called? Not first. What was it? I think it was called like Mood or something. It was like the orange cover. I don't know, but the shit was hard. I fuck with bro.
I do feel like, I mean, I will give him his props. I do feel like he is an underrated artist.
Yeah, he is. Him and K-Camp.
K-Camp is, I don't know why they sleeping on that man.
I don't know either. Like K-Camp.
I don't know why.
But I feel like his time was like in the early 10s.
I don't feel like that. I feel like K-Camp is timeless, but I feel like people don't take the time to actually listen to his music.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's when he was his hottest, like in the early 10s. It's like now people, I feel like he don't have that social media act. Like, you know, like how the baby be on social media all the time. Like different artists nowadays be on social media, like just doing other stuff. I feel like that's what he's missing. That's why people don't really rock with him like that.
Right.
But his music hard as fuck.
Yeah, I do. I like K-Camp.
His music hard.
So how do you feel, like how important do you feel social media is to an artist?
It's very important. Like you got to be able to interact with your fans, because that's like, just because you putting out music, they want to know who you are as a person. Like they don't just want to listen to your music. Like, they want to see what you're doing on a daily basis.
Right.
Like, what do you do in your free time? They want to see stuff like that because it's entertainment. You got to think, like, nowadays people not watching direct TV no more. Like, people are on their phones looking at what's going on, so they want to stay in tune. They want to be entertained. So as long as you can entertain them, they gonna rock with you more.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it.
I do too. I feel like social media, I mean, because if you look at it, a lot of artists are getting discovered on social media, on TikTok, on Reels, on Twitter, like just so many opportunities for artists to create their own avenue, and also an additional stream of revenue. Because let's be honest, social media can make you a lot of money if you use it right.
It really can. Like, social media is making people famous. Social media is making people rich. So that's what the world is going to, social media. Because you got to think, a lot of people not even watching TV no more. Right. So people are consistently dropping content on social media. Like, a lot of songs are blowing up off TikTok.
Very much so, yeah.
Like, TikTok is another app that came out of nowhere and just blowing people up.
Yeah.
So it's like, social media, you got to have it as artists.
So with us being 2020, we know this year has been crazy. COVID hit. The giant spiders, the flesh-eating mosquitoes. I don't even know. It's been so much crazy stuff in 2020.
Oh, who knows?
How specifically has COVID impacted not only you, but your career?
Well, when it first hit, I was overseas, so I didn't really get to experience it that much until I got back. When I got back, things were kind of slowly opening back up, so I didn't get to really experience the full effect like everyone else did. But it really it didn't really hurt my career really, because when I got back, I really just went back to the studio and got back doing what I was doing. And then venues was really starting to open back up anyway, so it really didn't affect me too much.
That's what's up. Dang, you was lucky then.
Yeah, I got lucky. I was overseas, so I ain't really get into all that. Like, over there, they had their little restrictions or whatever, but it was nothing like it was here.
Yeah, over here they basically shut everything down.
Yeah, it was.
So
Well, I was in the middle of nowhere anyway, so it really didn't even matter.
Damn. So who do you have aspirations on working with?
It's hard to say, because like different people react to your songs different. Like, I wouldn't mind working with K-Camp. I wouldn't mind working with Baby. But as far as like on the R&B side, I want to work with Jacquees, because I feel like we have the same sound.
Yeah, I feel like y'all would balance each other.
Yeah, I feel like it would balance on a song. So that was a definitely 3 people I would definitely want to work with.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see that. I can specifically see that, Jacquees.
Yeah, because me and him kind of
cool on the beat though.
Something similar, so
y'all be singing the panties out the ladies. Be like, drop them draws. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I feel like me and Jacquees make a hit. Most definitely.
For real, shit might go. You never know. Might go platinum. Might go 2 times platinum.
Chris Brown. Anything he get on, he go number 1. So
yeah,
that'll be easy. I rock with Gunna too.
Okay.
A lot of people be sleeping on Gunna, but I kind of like the old Gunna more than like the new Gunna. But I rock with Gunna too.